It's been a while since I've actually filmed a video talking about Spurs, but I've legit had to just upload because I just have to speak about this. I have to speak about this. Tottenham Hotspur, this club has driven me to heights that I never actually even knew was possible for me. I don't even know where to start. Where do I actually even start? How can I actually give proper and fair commentary on what is happening at Tottenham Hotspur right now? How? It is a complete mess. A complete mess. I cannot believe that we are in conversations to be even talking about relegation. Relegation. I've been supporting this team for 4 years now. 4 years now. I'm definitely newer to this than most, but when I started supporting this team 4 years ago, not for a million years did I think that we'd be in the midst of a relegation battle. And I don't mean a couple points above. We're actually going to go down. We're actually going to be in a relegation battle. We're genuinely going down. Bro, I'm seeing West Ham rise. I'm seeing Forest rise. We're not rising. Like, we are genuinely, we're going to go down. We are at risk of losing the club that we love and that we cherish. And we've been talking about this for freaking so long. The warning signs were there for so long. But yeah, like and subscribe, man. I don't even know. Like, could I even start? There's so many problems at this club. There's so many problems. And it's not down to one person. But there's so many problems. Thomas Frank was not the guy. I was saying long time we should have just stuck with Ange, man. I don't even want to do this about Ange. But I was saying long time we should have just stuck with him. Because after you win a trophy, after you win that, you have the momentum. You can just keep pushing on. You can keep going. But we ended up sacking the one guy that actually ended up winning that trophy. And then we have to go again. Fine. So then we look towards Thomas Frank. And Thomas Frank was legit everything that Ange said would replace him. John the Pragmatist. Word for word. That was Thomas Frank. Pragmatic, boring football. Anti-football, anti-Tottenham Hotspur. This club is known for playing beautiful football. It's been known for that. Even I know that. And Ange got replaced for John the Pragmatist. For what? Ange got sacked because finishing 17th was disgraceful. Fair, fine. But then we end up sacking him for the guy that's going to get us in a relegation battle, and now we're in it. And then the Gooners at the top, Vinay, Lange, these guys sat there and watched. They just sat there and they watched us fall day by day, week by week. I'm done, bro. Vinay's got to go now. I want Vinay, Venkatesh, whatever his name. I want him gone, bro. I want him gone now. As of right now, we are sitting 1 point above relegation. We have Liverpool next. Anfield away, that is a loss. We haven't won an Anfield since Poch days, I'm pretty sure. That is a loss. We're not getting anything there. We could very much be in a scenario where we could be in the relegation zone in 2 weeks' time. Less than 2 weeks' time. I just can't believe that I'm even having this conversation right now. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. This beautiful club that I fell in love with. Even after the horrible season last season, I was like, okay, at least it can't get any worse than that. We finished 17th, fine, but we won the trophy. Okay, at least it can't get any worse than that. And somehow, some way it actually managed to get worse. Now, we have to talk about the injuries, because the injuries play a big factor too, okay? Injuries, I don't know what the actual stats are for this, but I think we've had the most injuries in like at least a 2-year span more than any other team, by far. The injuries are insane, and our injury luck is horrible. Whatever is going on in that medical department needs to be looked at thoroughly, because our injuries are honestly horrible. It's gotten to the point where players are actually looking towards other countries to go do their medical treatments. You got Kulusevski flying to Dubai. You got Udogie going to Dubai. You got Van de Ven, who went out to, I think, Netherlands or something like that to get actual proper medical help. Guys are leaving the country to go to a different country to find actual proper specialists that can help them overcome their injuries. What is wrong with our team? What's wrong with our medical department? Why are we so incompetent that we can't even properly ensure that our players stay healthy? So we sack Frank, and then we bring in Igor Tudor. And then Igor Tudor has the responsibility to save this team with less than 12 games to go. That was always going to be a massive ask. He should have brought him in a long time ago. And now we're in a position where we could end up potentially sacking Igor Tudor a few weeks after we literally just brought him in. And at this point, bro, I do not care. I don't care. We have to do whatever we can to stay up. I do not care. But it's just comical. It is comical how incompetent this board is. And I think people give this board too much credit in terms of like, they're trying to screw us. Oh, like just lazy. Like, I think they're actually trying. I genuinely believe that they're actually trying their best. I think they're just utterly incompetent. I think they're just incredibly incompetent that they can't even run the club proper. They just make the wrong decisions all the time. I think they're actually trying, and that's the scary part. That's what terrifies me the most. I think they're actually trying, and that's what scares me the most. I'm not talking about V&I, I'm talking about the Lewis family. I think the Lewis family is actually trying, but they just keep getting the decisions wrong, which scares me the most. They are so incompetent. So we're in a position now where we are, in my opinions, I think out of West Ham, Forest, and us, I think we're the favorites to go down. I think our only saving grace, if we can keep it to 1 to 4 points of us above the drop until mid to late April, I think if we can do that, then I think we might have a chance of staying up. Because we'll get reinforcements back, we'll get Kudus, we'll get Bentancur, we'll get Bergvall, we'll get potentially maybe even a James Maddison, but I'm not even going to count him because I think he's just cooked. We're going to get reinforcements back by that time. Uduggy, hopefully. We're going to get people back. And hopefully getting those players back will give us enough of a push to actually get us over the line. Hopefully. I pray. But we got to hold out till mid to late April. And at this rate, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Like, we're at risk of being in the relegation zone by next weekend, guys. It is just insane how you even come to this point. This club is so big. Whether or not people want to say we're in the Big Six, I don't care anymore. I don't even care about the Big Six. I actually just don't care. I promise you I really don't care. But no one can deny that we are a massive club. And for us to go down to be like international news. This club is way too big to go down. It is way too big to go down. The global fan in my own city, there's Spurs fans in my own city. And I'm all the way in Canada. There's so many American Spurs fans. There's so many Spurs fans in Japan, Asia, Korea, obviously. There's so many Spurs fans global. This club is so big. It is so big. It cannot go down. I need Tell playing. I need Richarlison playing. Van de Ven, Van de Ven can just piss off, bro. I need people that actually just want to be here. I need players that actually want to be here and play for the freaking badge. Play for that team. Because at this point, bro, there's no point of having some of these quote-unquote stars, Romero and Van de Ven, these guys. There's no point. There's none. We need players that are actually willing to fight and battle, that actually care. Archie Gray, take a bow. Archie Gray's been trying his heart out. You can just see it visibly. It's hurting him. You can see that he's trying his heart out. Fair play, Archie Gray. But we actually need players who are willing to fight and push on and fight for the freaking badge. Because we can have these players that are not in it for the team. We can't have it. If we have to play the kids, let's just do it. But we cannot have these players that do not want to play for the badge. Full story. Full stop. Okay? I believe we're even in this conversation where we might potentially be talking about Tottenham playing in the championship, like Oxford and Wrexham and oh gosh, bro. I can't watch championship football. I can't watch it. I can't watch championship football, bro. I just can't do it, bro. I beg Tottenham, please rise. 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 There's no one's coming to save us. We just have to dig in deep. Honestly, bro, I'd be so down to bring back Ange for the final push. He'll get the players up. I know he would. What am I saying, bro? What am I saying, man? What am I saying? Brothers, whether or not you feel each type of way about the board, the Lewis family, whatever you want to say, the players need us, okay? Even they're stinking up the gaff, we just have to keep pushing them on. We have to. But Tudor, I beg. You got to get the tactics right, bro. I beg Tudor. Like, I don't even care, bro. If we have to sack Tudor, just do it. But, like, we need to stay up by any means possible. Can we just keep it to 1 to 4 points above the relegation zone until April? If we can do that, then we might have a chance. But at this rate, we're going down. But what do you guys think, man? Like, where do you guys think that this whole Tottenham project, this whole club went wrong? Where do you guys think it went wrong? I don't know if I can pinpoint an exact specific moment, but I think it was a chain reaction of effects. I think sacking Ange was a big domino. I think you can put it all the way back to Conte, honestly. Like, I think you also can put it all the way back to Conte. It was just like a domino effect. But, man, I'm just at a loss for words. Are we too big to go down? And do we have any chance of staying up? Let me know in the comments, guys. Like and subscribe. Apologies for my hiatus. I've been going live as usual, but my videos have been lacking. I'm well aware. It's just been incredibly busy in my life, and I'm trying to find a way to balance all this stuff. But I thank you guys that always pop into my live streams, that always be supporting. So yeah, like and subscribe and let me know your guys' thoughts on the whole Tottenham situation. And is there any way of staying up, and what are our percentages of staying up? Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Come on, you Spurs.